Hello, welcome back to the channel Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Cambase. This is the post-match of Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. So that's 9 points out of the first 3 games. Not been playing well, have we? But we've managed to get those 9 points, and today was a real test for the Reds. And let's get on with it then, shall we? First half, it was a very cagey affair. If I'm honest with you, we weren't really at it. When I say cagey, we were a bit nervous rather than cagey. We didn't play to our strengths. Passes were going astray. It was, although Arsenal had about 6 corners, their corners came because of long balls. They didn't play through us. It was just long balls over the top. And I think Kirkes defended really well, gave away 4 of those 6 corners. And and then obviously everybody's thinking Arsenal, the corner specialist. Well, today they weren't, because I thought first half and second half we defended really well from those set pieces. The team that Arne Slot picked out today wasn't a million miles off what I said yesterday in my team selection. So he did put Maka in there with Ryan, and obviously had Wirtz operating in some kind of a 10 role, Salah and Gakpo either side, and Hugo Ekitike up front on his own. Yeah, so the first half, like I say, you have to give it to Arsenal because of the corner account, but we didn't create one chance in that half. We didn't make their keeper work. We were giving the ball away cheaply. They were giving the ball away cheaply. And so, it was a bit of a dire came in at half-time, 0-0. And I just thought the crowd were quiet as well. I know I'm watching it from home and you can't visualise the experience when you're at the ground, but I just thought there were just a couple of songs that came out. I didn't really hear the Arsenal fans, if I'm honest with you, as well. So second half, I did tweet that we weren't really at it. We had to give that first 45 minutes to Arsenal, but we had to improve massively. And although we improved, we were better in the second half. As the half went on, we grew into it. And then it was a case of which manager came out on top with the substitutions. Unfortunately, Konate has picked up some kind of a knock, who, by the way, incidentally had a really good game. And then Joey came on, and thought Joey was superb. He won virtually everything. I don't think nothing went past him. There was one occasion where the only time I think Kirkes got beat and the ball came in, Joey cleared it. He was the first one there before Gorkares. So the substitutions came on. Maka had to come off. I think he was miles better in the second half than the first, because he was a bit all over the show in the first half, kept on giving the ball away, didn't read the game. I know he was coming back to it, and Jones came on, and we then had Ekitike going off with Chiesa coming on, and then the breakthrough, really. 78 minutes. Virgil to Jones. Jones does the half turn. We didn't do enough of those half turns today, but on the occasion that we did do, he broke free, and Zubimendi, who should have been booked early in the first half, and got booked late on by taking Jones out, gave away a free kick. And when I saw the distance, I thought, right, Dom, this is for you, this, because Dom Slobberslide was having a superb game. The whole 98 minutes that he's played today at right back, and then going into the middle of the park as the game went on, as the space became available. Just thought he was superb. Look, Arsenal hadn't conceded a goal in the first two games, so something had to give, and it was a bit special. It was a great finish, great finish on 78 minutes, and rightly deserved from his performance and from what we were trying to create in the second half. So I thought to myself, this is going to be a backs to the wall. Are they going to throw everything at us? The kitchen sink. As I say, it was the who was going to come out on top with the substitutions. Eze came on for them. Odegaard came on for them. Didn't really do much, did they, when they're coming on? I know Saliba went off in the first half, and their Spanish player that they've signed came on, and yeah, apparently Saliba was injured in the warm-up, so we took a chance on him, did Arteta, and it's backfired on him. And this is what happens. If your player's injured in the warm-up, don't bring him on, and you're only going to aggravate it. So, so yeah, it wasn't as much of a back to the wall, because we defended well throughout the first half, and we defended well throughout the second half. And I thought the second half defending was far better than the first half, especially from the corners. Virgil was superb. Joey was superb. And then you get the silliness of VAR trying to look at something in the penalty area, more against us than Arsenal, and they looked at a couple of penalty situations. So Arsenal are the ones that we have to look out for again this season. We have done in the last few seasons, and we will this season. And this is laid down a marker this early on in the season. We've put a marker down that you come to ours. We've drawn the last two games that we played with them last season, home and away. But taking the 3 points this early is massive. We do sit top of the table, Chelsea behind us. Who else is there after that? Is it Arsenal themselves and Spurs, something like that? So yeah, nice to go into the international break not playing well. A lot of faces to get integrated into Slot's new system. We've had our injuries as well, haven't we? We'll just have to wait and see how Canate is. The transfer window obviously shuts tomorrow. So I'll be doing a transfer window show tomorrow, so you guys can get my thoughts on what do I think of our transfer window. Let's go through the team. Ali didn't really have much to do. He made one save in the first half, but he punched everything and caught things that he needed to do. So he had a good game. Dom Slobberslide right back. 100% man of the match. I'll fight anybody that disagrees with me on that one. I thought Milos Kerkis, that was his best game for the Reds. If I'm honest with you, I thought he kept Matty Wakey quiet, and I think he would have kept Saka quiet if Saka played, because they're very similar players. But I thought he did a very, very good job. He was close second for man of the match. Ibu Konate turned up today. You know me, I've lambasted him. I'll give my constructive criticism in the first two games of the season, but he actually turned up today. He did really well against Gorkares, and yeah, so Virgil, that's his second superb game as captain for us. Absolutely brilliant for us. Gravenberch got better as the game went on. First half, it just wasn't happening for him. Wirtz as well, he was non-existent in the first half. Second half, he got better as well, and then obviously he had to go off with Endo coming on to shore up the midfield. Looked like he had a dead leg or something, Wirtz, but he started to pull a bit of the strings in there. And then we had Mo Salah. Do you know he was poor today? The amount of years that we've got out of him, that he's rescued us from games and, from losing positions, from when we're drawing. He just didn't have a pass in him today, a killer pass. His first touch was pretty poor second half when he was set up twice and the ball just bounced off him. So, he did do the pass for the winning one, didn't he, against Newcastle? But today I just thought, yeah, you could have put in a bit more, Mo. Gakpo, he was all right when he got the ball, but I just didn't think that we passed the ball to him enough on the left-hand side. And like I say, he makes things happen. And yesterday on news broke that he'd signed a new contract, a long-term contract at Liverpool, which is good news for us, because obviously he's going to get better and better. He says he loves the club, his family are all settled. These are the things that you'd like to hear, and yeah, so good news for us Reds there. Hugo Ekitike, he put on the shift, I know he didn't score today, and he would have been, is it the first player since whatever year it is, year dot, that he would have scored in the first four consecutive games or something like that. So yeah, but no, I thought he put in a real shift. And I tell you what, the centre halves of Arsenal didn't like him, because he can give as good as he gets, and that was good. So yeah, the subs, Endo did well when he came out. I mentioned Joey. Joey was superb. There's talk about him leaving, or even being loaned out. AC Milan are sniffing now, but Liverpool are only entertaining fees for him. But in our group chat, some of them in the group chat want him to stay because he's versatile. I understand that, I was not sat on the fence. I was more over, if we can get some money in for him, that would be great. But having seen that performance, that cameo that he played today, it was good. But is it just an injury around the corner for him when we see him getting to his best, So with Konate obviously being injured, obviously I don't know if he'll go to the international break, or he probably will. Probably get assessed by the French team, and then see what happens. Will we get him back, and then he can get under the physio table, Wirtz was the same. Wirtz might have been just a dead leg. But Wirtz is coming up to speed in the Premier League. He knows it's not. He's found out it's not an easy league. But then again, you look at Arsenal. They had Zubamendi on. They had the others on, Madueke. So it isn't an easy league to play in. When you come in from across the water, you soon find out what the pace is like. You can see it in the odd Champions League, Europa League games, Conference League games, but when you actually have to do it week in and week out, it is a bit of an eye opener. Okay, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share it and please subscribe to the channel. We are nearly at 100 subscribers. It would be nice if we can get to that. So we can carry on doing the content about all things Liverpool on here. As I said earlier on, I will be doing a transfer window close podcast tomorrow, so that'll be out at possibly around about 9 o'clock tomorrow. It finishes at 7, so give me a chance to do it and not edit it, just put it straight out. You get all the airs and graces on here with me. There's no editing. It's as soon as I've done it, download it straight out. You get the little mistakes in there as well. So, hey ho, that's what it is. Okay, enjoy your break, international break. I hate international football, so enjoy your break. And I'll speak to you tomorrow after the transfer window shuts. And if there will be any other news in between the international break before we play Burnley away, I'll do another one as well. So enjoy your Sunday evening. Up the Reds.